Assistant Secretary, Department of Labor and Employment, Mr. Patrick, representing Honorable Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment, His Excellency Mr. Bienvenido Laguesma, His Excellency Honorable Congressman Roman Romulo, Honorable Vice Mayor Vincent Jude, India Business Forum President Dilip Tiwari ji. I would request you to kindly identify yourself for the benefit of the people present here. Indian Women in Enterprise President Priya Murugesan ji. Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce Philippines Inc. Vice President Ravi Samtani ji. Senior representatives from participating Indian companies Ambika, Biocare Life Sciences, Camber, Coronis, Datamatics, Glenmark, HCL, HGS, iSend, Nesda, also an event partner, Outsourcing, Preventia, RV Health, Sutherland, and Zydus. Pasig University President Mr. Glicerio Maningas. Robinson's Land Corporation External Affairs Director Mr. Irving Wu and Operations Director Mr. Myron Yao. Senior government representatives from Dole, DSWD, PESO including PESO Marikina, PCCI, Pasig City Government, Robinsons, and esteemed job applicants, especially women and people with disability. I have the honor to extend to you all a very warm welcome to this momentous first India-Philippines Job Fair in this beautiful green city of Pasig in the heart of Metro Manila. I am very proud to be part of this event today, which germinated at the annual general meeting of the India Business Forum held in March this year. Since then, the embassy has jointly with the three Indian business chambers, in close collaboration with the First Mover City Government of Pasig, under the able guidance of Dole and with the active support of PCCI, have developed it to bring together 15 reputed Indian companies in the Philippines with revenues more than $20 billion among themselves from the healthcare, IT, BPO, BPM, pharma, and services sector inter alia to offer around 2,500 on-the-spot jobs across a range of positions with attractive salaries and perks and 1,200 upskilling opportunities to Filipinos with a spotlight on women and people with disability. The India-Philippines Job Fair is testimony to many truths of the deepening relationship between our two friendly countries. That India and Philippines are natural partners, including in business, that they have so much in common and lot that is synergistically complementary, that we are both democracies and fast-growing economic powerhouses with large demographies, which is young, who speak a common language and who believe in the power of technology and are its early adopters. That our human capital is credible and reliable, and that together we are formidable. The event also proves and showcases that India is a force for larger and common good, that India is a reliable and steadfast partner of the Philippines, that our partnership is based on equality and mutual admiration and respect, and last but not the least, that Indians today are no longer job seekers but job creators, contributing to host country's nation building consistent with its needs and priorities. The new India today, my friends, is one of the largest startup capitals of the world, churning out entrepreneurs who are changing the face of the planet by means of innovative and frugal products, technologies, and solutions. India's startup to unicorn story is no secret. Coupled with our Skill India capacity building flagship mission, the changes happening in our country are transformative. And in this journey, men and women are contributing alike. Further, it should be no surprise that Filipinos, given their affability, employability, and resourcefulness, already constitute more than 90% of the staff of most of the companies participating in the job fair today. And both the companies and their own strength is increasing as they chart a trajectory of growing and successful business with a healthy workplace and ethos. I am confident that the event today will foster the discovery of talent for the company and a company to keep for the talent. The event is a stepping stone into deepening and diversifying partnership between India and the Philippines. It is only one of the many more such events to come to keep the momentum of the partnership going. It also gains salience on the eve of the 75th anniversary of establishment of bilateral diplomatic relations between our two countries. Lastly, let me conclude by conveying my sincerest gratitude to all the partners for making this event possible, and conclude by resonating the feeling of New India for Bagong Philippines, which is Love the Philippines. Mabuhay, thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Alam. We are also very honored to have with us a very important person from one of the main organizers of the job fair, the City Government of Pasig. We are graced by none other than the City Mayor himself, Mayor Victor Mares N. Soto, or known as Mayor Vico. He is an alumnus of Ateneo de Manila University with both a bachelor's and a master's degree, has been a staunch advocate for transparency and accountability in governance. Elected as Pasig City Mayor in 2019 and re-elected in 2022, he has earned recognition for his efforts, including the Anti-Corruption Champion Award from the United States government.
Alright, so everyone, let's welcome Honorable Mayor Vico Soto of Pasig City for his inspirational message. And Mayor Vico, the stage is all yours.
Please have a seat. Magandang umaga po, a pleasant morning to every one of us. I will keep my message short in the interest of brevity. Please allow me to dispense with the formalities. But of course, I have to take this opportunity to thank first and foremost representatives from the Government of India to the Embassy of India and the Philippines. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Of course, led by Dr. Sadre Alam. Sir, thank you very much. When you went to the office, when you visited me in my office to pitch the idea of a job fair, or rather a job fiesta, we were very happy because we saw the portfolios of the companies that would be part of this job fair, offering more than thousands of jobs, more than 2,000 jobs, quality jobs at that. And when you invited us to be your partner, we were very, very happy. We feel very honored, and it is truly a privilege. On behalf of the government of the City of Pasig, we would like to thank you and extend our gratitude to you. We are very happy to be part of the deepening and strengthening relationship of the governments of India and the Philippines. As you mentioned, we are celebrating 75 years of our bilateral relationship, and the City of Pasig is happy to play a small part in that. Of course, I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank everyone who is here with us. Yung mga kasama ko mula sa nasyonal at lokal na pamahalaan, di ko na po isa-isahin. Importante po yung mga kasama natin, yung mga bisita po natin. But of course, I have to mention also our friends from Robinsons. Thank you for always entertaining us whenever we have programs and projects. Thank you very much for your time and your effort. Of course, our friends from the India Business Forum, the India Women in Enterprise, to the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce in the Philippines. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much. Of course, we have our local partners also from the BCCI, again, the different national government agencies, of course, led by Dole, who's always very supportive of us. And of course, to our job seekers, sa mga aplikante po natin, good luck po sa inyo. We wish you all the best. And hopefully, marami po tayo dun sa tinatawag natin na HOTS, or hired on the spot. Good luck everyone, and to everyone who contributed to make this job fiesta possible. Again, thank you very much. And to all of us, congratulations po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Mayor Vico. And of course, may we request Dr. Sadre Alam to present him with a token of appreciation in front of the stage.
May we invite you, Mayor? Truly a sight for the 75th anniversary of Philippine and India bilateral relations.
Thank you once again, Mayor Vico and Dr. Sadr Alam. Next, we are honored to have a video message from His Excellency, Honorable Bienvenido Laguesma, Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment.
Secretary Laguesma has a distinguished career in public service, and his insights are invaluable for today's job seekers. Although he couldn't join us in person, we are privileged to have him share his knowledge and vision through a video message. So that will be shown on the screen towards my right. So let's all turn our attention and watch this important message.
Dr. Sadri Alam, Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of the Republic of India in the Philippines, and other officials, ang masipag at simpatikong Pasig City Mayor, the Honorable Victor Vico, Regis N. Soto, industry leaders and representatives herein present, participating employers, fellow workers in the government, mga piling-piling panauhin, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Department of Labor and Employment, I extend my warmest greetings and sincere support to the inaugural India-Philippines Job Fair 2024, organized by the Embassy of the Republic of India in Manila in collaboration with the city government of Pasig. May I also extend my warm greetings to the officials and employees of Pasig City, headed by Mayor Vico Soto, on their active participation to this job fiesta. The department has always considered the local government unit as a strong ally in delivering public employment services to our job seekers and employers. This event marks a significant milestone in strengthening the economic and professional ties between our two nations. This job fiesta or job fair serves as an essential platform for job seekers and local employers to connect, explore, and seize diverse opportunities across key employment growth sectors. Last year, we conducted 1,577 job fairs, registering some 413,702 job seekers and 27,000 employers with over 1 million vacancies posted. About 62,417 were hired on the spot. Said service continues to offer convenient access, saving time and efforts for job seekers and employers. By facilitating these connections, the activity not only addresses immediate employment needs, but also promotes long-term career growth and development. We are glad that in this job fair, approximately 2,500 job opportunities from reputable Indian companies based in the Philippines will be available. I commend the Embassy of India for its exemplary leadership in organizing this event, which includes a diverse array of activities such as networking sessions, employment coaching, and one-stop shop. These initiatives are crucial in facilitating the exchange of knowledge, expertise, and talent in key sectors such as information technology, healthcare, engineering, and business process outsourcing. The collaboration between Indian and Philippine-based business chambers is a significant achievement and undertaking that supports our national goals outlined in the Philippine Labor and Employment Plan 2023-2028. This framework emphasizes our commitment to creating quality jobs, enhancing labor market efficiency, and fostering inclusive economic growth through innovative partnerships. Similarly, Dole's partnership on Project JOBS or Job Opportunities Building Skills with industry partners, including the Philippine Chambers of Commerce and Industry, is showcased at this event. And this is a private sector-led approach which aims to elevate priority sectors, enhancing global competitiveness, job retention, skills development, and new employment opportunities to address current unemployment and underemployment challenges in the country. And this initiative aligns closely with the objectives of the Trabajo para sa Bayan Act, signed by President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. in September 27, 2023, which aim to enhance the country's employment landscape by creating job and training opportunities in critical sectors like infrastructure and healthcare. This initiative effort is further manifested during the recently concluded 2024 National Employment Summit, where an employment covenant was signed to develop a 10-year Trabajo para sa Bayan plan which maximizes job opportunities in key employment growth sectors such as construction, transportation, and the digital economy, promoting sustainable development and workforce development. Congratulations to the organizers and employer partners whose all-out support and unwavering dedication has made this event possible and undeniably successful. I wish to acknowledge again the city government of Pasig under the able leadership of Mayor Vico, particularly the Public Employment Service Office of Pasig City, for their very valuable total support and collaboration in this initiative. Nais ko ring pasalamatan ang Robinson Petro Small sa kanila pong pagbibigay ng isang espasyo para po sa ating dadaos na okasyon sa araw na ito. Together, let us build upon the momentum of this event to further strengthen our partnerships, explore new avenues of cooperation, and continue making positive strides towards a bagong Pilipinas where sustainable development and inclusive growth are a reality. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang First India Philippines Job Fair 2024. Mabuhay ang City Government of Pasig City.
Thank you so very much to the Department of Labor and Employment. May we kindly request Dr. Sadri Alam to present a token of appreciation to our representatives from the Department of Labor and Employment here in front of the stage po. Earlier, the first Philippine-India Job Fair is supported by our partners, the Department of Labor and Employment, and also the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So we would like to appreciate again the representatives from the Department of Labor and Employment.
Right, so we had ASEC Patrick Patiwaran with us earlier. Thank you for being here, sir. So as mentioned earlier, this is in cooperation with Indian organizations as well as the local Philippine government. And so we'd like to thank the representatives from the Indian Business Forum, the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce, and of course, Indian Women in Enterprise. So on behalf of the Indian community, we have a message from none other than Mr. Dilip Tiwari, the President of the Indian Business Forum. So join me in giving a hand to welcome Mr. Tiwari.
Honorable Mayor of Pasig City, Vico Soto, the Vice Mayor of the Pasig City, our Charge d'Affaires from Embassy of India, Dr. Sadri Alam, Honorable PCCI President Mamangio, other officials from the Pasig City, Department of Labor and other key departments of the Philippines, and my colleagues and friends from India Business Forum, IB, Indian Women in Enterprise, Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Mabuhay and Magandang Umaga. First of all, let me welcome to all of you for the first of its kind, the Job Fiesta organized by Embassy of India. under the leadership of our Charge d'Affaires, Dr. Sadri Alam, who has somehow motivated all the Indian organization to arrange this kind of job fair. As he rightly mentioned, that today India is not job seeker, but we are more job provider. So just to reiterate one thing more to tell you that Indian companies from all these organizations are hiring approximately 20,000 people monthly in the Philippines, which are located in different part of the country. So when I say this figure, these are the people when they're hiring, of course the attrition rate do happens. So companies like HGS, SCL, Wipro, and other pharmaceutical companies who are based in the Philippines, they're very pioneering and they're very aggressive in hiring the manpower. So the manpower is something which brings the people-to-people connect, which brings the technologies, know-how among the Filipinos even, who can grow further by enhancing their salary, pay package, etc. And most important, by improving their knowledge and skills. So Indian companies are in the Philippines today providing that set of knowledge and skills which very much need of the hour as of now. I would like to keep this message short and I would like to thank you again all the departments here for their support. Support coming from all the organizations, IB and the FICCI. Thanks a lot for all the employers who are present over here to provide the job opportunities to all job seekers. Thank you all the job seekers who has come over here. Best of luck and good luck to you. Thank you to all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Tuari. If we could invite you to the front of the stage for Dr. Sadr Alam to give a token. Oh, but before we get to that part, we had earlier missed out on one very important guest of honor. So, would you like to do the honors?
Yes, we would also like to, of course, have on stage one of the representatives from one of the very important partners of this occasion, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So now, let's call on stage our guest of honor from the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Honorable Nina Manjo, to deliver her keynote address. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you very much. Again, I still would like to acknowledge a few of our very important guests this morning. Headed by our Honorable Mayor of Pasig, Mayor Vico Soto. And also by our Vice Mayor Robert Vincent Jude Jaworski. Our Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of India, Dr. Sadri Alam, and to my dedicated colleagues from PCCI, headed by our Honorary Chair and now Treasurer, Mr. Sergio Ortiz Luis, our Vice President for International, and now our Chairman for our Philippine Business Conference, Vice President Jude Aguilar, our Chairman for CSR, my Ate Nora Lacuna, and also Delia Jimenez, one of our assistant for the regional affairs. And did I miss anyone from PCCR? Oh, Mr. Gianni Trociani, our chairman for Philippine-India Business Council. Sorry, sir, for a little reaching the end of the tunnel really is difficult. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga po. An exciting morning to all of us. In behalf of the Board of Directors and Officers of Philippine Chamber of Commerce, we extend our congratulations to the lead organizers of today's very important job fair, the Embassy of India and the City Government of Pasig. We, in PCCI, appreciate very much activities like we have today in this vibrant city of Pasig, as they go a long way in providing our countrymen to employment opportunities. Likewise, this wonderful event further reaffirms the very strong ties that connect our two countries, the Philippines and India. The India-Philippine Job Fair is proof of our shared commitment to strengthening our economy. and cultural ties, and enriching the lives of our people. To all the job seekers, we encourage you to bring to the forefront your skills, your passion, and determination as you explore opportunities during this job fair. Always remember that your potentials knows no bounds. To the employers and recruiters, thank you for recognizing talent beyond borders and for your dedication in building diverse and inclusive workforce, allowing a deeper understanding of cultures and cultivating a sense of camaraderie and friendship. Again, we love the Embassy of India in Manila and the City Government of Pasig for spearheading this event. We also acknowledge the assistance and support of our Department of Labor and Employment, our Honorable Bienvenido Leguesma as our Labor Secretary, and the support of Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce, the Indian Business Forum, Indian Women in Enterprise, and Robinson's Metro East. Please be assured that we in PCCI fully support your initiatives and will always continue to be ready to partner with you as we pursue our shared goal as a progressive and inclusive economy. I wish each and every one of you success and hope that today's event leads to more fruitful partnership. Let us face this day full of optimism, knowing that this job fair can transform lives and marks the beginning of new possibilities. Together, we can achieve great things. Magandang umaga po ulit at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you so very much again, Honorable Yunina Manjo. And we want to thank the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry again for always and the continued support for all the economic development programs of the Philippines and the city of Pasig. And thank you for being part of this job fair between India and the Philippines. So once again, may we kindly request Dr. Sadri Alam to present the token of appreciation for Honorable Yunina Manjo here in front of the stage. Thank you. Of course, we wouldn't be complete without messages of support from our local leaders. To deliver message of support, let's please welcome Vice Mayor Dodo Jaworski.
A pleasant morning, of course, to our dear Mayor Vico Soto, from the Embassy of India, Dr. Alam. Sir, thank you for being here. Our partners from the Department of Labor and Employment, other members of the contingent from the Business Forum of India, of course the Pasig, with the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Manjo, the members of the India Business Forum, India Women in Enterprise, and other stakeholders that are here today. In behalf again of the City Government of Pasig, we would like to express our profound gratitude and thanks for choosing the City of Pasig amongst the thousands of other cities and municipalities throughout the country. You have given the honor and privilege of choosing Pasig City to be the host of the first ever India-Philippines job fair or job fiesta. I believe that our constituents here in the city of Pasig and our nearby cities such as Marikina in the province of Rizal are truly lucky to be granted this opportunity. It was mentioned earlier that there are 2,500 available on the spot hiring jobs available with another 1,200 upscaling opportunities. So I hope that the people in our surrounding communities take advantage of this and this opportunity for them. And again, we would like to thank the business sector from India for giving opportunities to us, because I know that not all your companies are based here in the city of Pasig, yet you have chosen our city. So again, we would like to thank you and express our not only our gratitude but our profound support and our promise that if and when you need the city government of Pasig in future endeavors, we are here standing with you and beside you, and hopefully for many more opportunities ahead. Again, a pleasant good morning and God bless us. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Vice Mayor. Once again, may we invite you to the front of the stage so that you can receive a token from Dr. Sadr Alam. We are also grateful to have the event here at Robinsons Metro East with all the support from the Robinsons team. In order to deliver his message of support, we'd like to call on stage Mr. Myron Lawrence T. Yao, the Operations Director for NCR Robinsons Manila. Please give him a hand.
To our Pasig City Honorable Mayor Victor Vico Soto, Pasig City Vice Mayor Honorable Robert Jaworski Jr., Ms. Jeline Sison Lopez, Dr. Sadre Alam, Ms. Eugenia Mangio, our friends from Pasig City Peso and Department of Labor and Employment Dole. Good morning to everyone and welcome to Robinsons Metro East. On behalf of Robinsons Malls, it is our great pleasure to welcome you all here at Robinsons Metro East for the first Indian-Philippines Job Fair organized by Pasig Peso and Dole. We would like to thank the Pasig City government, headed by Mayor Vico Soto, and the Department of Labor and Employment for choosing us to be part of this remarkable job fair, and for being our partners in bringing light and job opportunities to the community, especially the Pasigueños. Today is all about opportunities. Opportunities to connect, to learn, and to find your dream job. To all the job seekers here, we wish you good luck. Thank you all for being here, and I wish you a successful and a productive day at the first Philippine-India Job Fair. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you very much, sir. May we invite you again to the front of the stage to receive your token of appreciation from Dr. Sadre Alam. Everyone's support has been very integral towards the production of this event. As such, we would also like to give additional tokens of appreciation to Mr. Glicerio M. Maningas, the University President for the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Pasig. If you could please join us in the front of the stage to receive your token of appreciation. After which, we'd also like to invite Mr. Hil Monar from the Public Employment Service Office of Marikina City to receive his token of appreciation. Sir Hill. Thank you.
We'll also be hearing, of course, from after all our very important guests from the City Government of Pasig, from the Indian Embassy, and from the national agencies, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We'll also be hearing some inspiring company stories and testimonials from the employees of our participating companies. Sharon, I always love hearing these success stories. Don't you agree?
Absolutely, and I love it that the participants of these companies that are going to present are actually present here today.
So maybe call on stage first Ms. Becca Solas, Associate Director of Sales in NESDA. Let's give her a round of applause.
Hi everyone, good morning. So my name is Bea Solas, an animal and community outreach advocate. I am currently in my senior leadership as the Associate Director of NESDA, which is a workforce solutions company. Well, on behalf of NESDA, I would like to thank first the Embassy of India in Manila, the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce Philippines Inc., the Indian Business Forum, Indian Women in Enterprise, the local government unit of Pasig, and the Pasig PESO team for organizing this successful event. So I was asked today to share my positive journey or experience of working in an Indian-owned company. Well, 10 years ago, I stepped into the corporate world just like them, with dreams and aspirations, uncertain of what lays ahead of me. Today, I can confidently say that NESDA has become my second home, a sanctuary where I have grown, thrived, and forged enduring bonds, especially to the people I was able to work with. From my first boss, who's an Indian foreign, Mr. Manan Mehta, who's the country head of the company called Collabora Digital, to my local manager, which is Cheryl Mondares, and to my current boss, who's the country head of NESDA Global itself. NESDA is not just about the work we do, it's about the people, the colleagues who started as strangers and became friends, my Indian leaders, my mentors, who guided me through challenges, who inspired me well with their vision. Together, we've weathered storms, celebrated victories, and learned invaluable lessons that shaped me, not only my career, but my life overall. So beyond the office walls, NESDA has been a constant presence to me. The leaders of this company hired me fresh out of college. My Indian boss was the first person who took a shot on me, believed in me, and molded me to become the leader I am today. The milestone I was able to achieve, the successful projects that I was able to deliver, it has been a roller coaster, but very fulfilling ride for me so far. But what truly makes it special, apart from the growth and the foreign culture exposure, it's the personal connects that I was able to build over time. Well, if you may know, Filipinos and Indians has a lot of things in common. From family value settings, the work culture and ethics, those cringy humor jokes that we, do to ourselves, most of the time, and the camaraderie and the resiliency during difficult times, and the support that we extend to our loved ones and the colleagues, be it professional and personal milestones. And one of those milestones is mine. So NESDA isn't just about professional growth, it's about fostering a community where each member contributes to a greater whole. NESDA and its leaders share the same values I have personally, which is passion for compassion. And for the last 10 years, I'm very grateful to the owners and the leaders of NESDA. As I reflect on these past 10 years, I am very blessed to the opportunities, the challenges, and the experiences that have shaped me into who I am today. NESDA isn't just about a workplace for me, it's where I found my purpose, my true sense of belongingness, and the fulfillment that was, I was able to help people land jobs, one job seeker at a time. So magandang umaga po sa lahat and God bless all the job seekers.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. And now we'd like to hear from the Administrative Head of Provincia, Miss Genevieve Sagir. If you could share your message with the current job seekers. Thank you.
Hello
Hello po everyone. My name is Genevieve Sagin. I'm the head admin of Provincia Healthcare. And bakit nga ba ako nandito? I'm here just to tell you relationship with my boss, with my currently company. I've been working with my engine boss, or the company I've been working is almost for 11 years. To be exact, 11 years to 5 months already. So I'm still same with some of the job seeker, which is before I came to Mr. Tom Keshkira. She is my chairman from my company today. So ako po yung taong before na unstable. So naghahanap ako ng work. Pumupunta rin po ako sa mga job like this one. Pasa ako ng pasa ng resume. So parang for almost before I came to Mr. Tom Kesh, naramdaman ko sa sarili ko like, wala pala akong stable job. I don't have stable job because may agency, contractual, pero okay lang. Pilipino tayo, go lang tayo ng parang, kasi kailangan natin mabuhay for ourselves and for our family. But then, for your fulfillment for yourself, it's not enough. Kasi you're looking for your stable job. I'm a nurse, registered nurse from province, pero nakipagsapalan po ako. Pumunta po ako ng Manila to find a job. Until one day, may nag-knock sa akin na, oy, pumunta ka dito. This is my boss. And then, go and mag-apply ka sa kanya. And this is, nakilala ko si Mr. Tom Kesh. Siya yung nag-mold sa akin bilang isang tao, professionally. So, siya yung nagbigay din sa akin nagturo sa akin kung paano maging mabuting tao, aside from the person na nakapaligid din sa akin. So, maraming conflict with you if you encounter some of Indian boss. Pero okay lang, kasi normal yun. It's the normal that you have to encounter conflicts with your boss. Kahit hindi naman Indian usually, you have some encounter. Pero if you speak up for yourself, and if you know you're right, you have your better commitment with your boss. Yung pakikisama is maganda. Kasi usually, most of the jikar naghahanap regarding of the money, yes, pera po talaga. Lahat is pera. Pero if you don't have ng pakikisama with your colleague, with your boss, especially with your with my experience with my chairman, wala, aalis ka sa trabaho even you have a big salary. If you have your big salary, some colleagues, especially your boss, my boss, sobra siyang open with me. Siya yung nag-mold sa akin tumuro na ganito, it's okay to have mistake, why? Kasi nagtrabaho ka. Rather than making mistake, you do nothing. So, I will not stay with him or with her supervision for 11 years kung wala din akong natutunan. So I've been he's sharing his knowledge with me, with my own colleagues, and I also sharing and my experience with some other people to encourage na nasa utak po kasi natin pag sinabing Indian, ano ibig sabihin? Ay 5'6". Normal yun especially when you go outside. Indian 5'6". Ano makukuha ko dyan 5'6"? Hindi lang naman kasi sila ganon. Not all. Pero iisa lang masasabi ko, most of the Indian that I encounter ko in the Philippines, they are very strict, yes, professionally, pero magaling silang makisama. Not rather, also, sa sobrang pakisama nga, ginawa ko pa yung ninong Nasaan na ba si sir? Ginawa ko yung ninong, pinatawid ko ng dagat papuntang Romblon. Yes, hindi pa yung sumasakay ng dagat, pero pinatawid ko siya. Kasi, ikaw ba, kahit na normal na Filipino hindi mo mapupunta yung boss mo or immediate chairman mo in your place kung hindi kayo close. Close kami in a sense outside the work. It's because maganda po yung pakikisama niya. Not only him, even with other Indian na na-meet po namin with our suppliers, they are good with other Filipino people. Dahil mabuti ka po, mabuti din po sila. So, siguro nabanggit na po yung kanina, pagdating sa professionalism, same lang din po. Maganda po yung pakitungo nila, but for me, hindi na dahil i-build up ko with my boss, pero it's because maganda po yung pakisama po niya. So, Lahat po ng job seeker and to all, good luck and have a nice day po.
Wow, grabe. Thank you so much for your testimonials. So, of course, we have the DOLE, we have City Government of Pasig, we have the Indian Embassy. We also want to recognize the support of our Department of Social Welfare and Development. Particularly, may we kindly request Ms. Gladys M. Rodriguez, Regional Coordinator of DSWD NCR, to come up here on stage to present this Certificate of Recognition. So this Certificate of Recognition is going to be granted by the DSWD to the Pasig Local Government Unit and the Public Employment Service Office of Pasig City.
Hi, good morning everyone. Makabatang umaga po sa ating lahat. To acknowledge po the efforts exerted by the Pasig LGU and the PESO on supporting the World Day Against Child Labor. Let me read the citations of this certificate. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Social Welfare and Development, and Regional Committee for the Welfare of Children, National Capital Region, is hereby awarded this certificate of recognition to Pasig Local Government Unit and PESO Pasig in grateful appreciation of its commitment to promote the interests and concerns of the children through its partnership with stakeholders in both public and private sectors. The initiative to celebrate the World Day Against Child Labor side by side with the Philippine Independence Day is an indication of its dedication and passion to prioritize the welfare of the children worthy of emulation. So given this 12th day of July 2024, signed by our Regional Director from DSWD NCR and Chairperson from RCWC NCR, Attorney Michael Joseph J. Lorico.
And now we get to the exciting part, which is the official ribbon cutting ceremony. So it's the moment that we've been eagerly anticipating, the grand launch of our job fair. In order to mark this special occasion, we'll be having this ribbon cutting ceremony, which is a symbolic gesture of the opening of the countless of opportunities for all of our job seekers. So we are honored to have some very special guests with us today. And while we are setting up the ribbons over here, may we call on them one by one to join us in the ceremony? So of course we begin with Dr. Sadre Alam, Honorable Mayor Vico Soto, ASEC Patiwariwan from the Department of Labor and Employment, Honorable Yunina Mangio, the President of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Dilip Tiwari, President of India Business Forum, Mr. Ravi Samtani, FICCI, Ms. Priyalashmi Murugesan, President of IWE, Honorable Robert Jaworski Jr., the Pasig City Vice Mayor, Mr. Myron Lawrence T. Yao, the Operations Director for NCR Robinsons Manila, Mr. Glicerio Maningas, the University President, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Pasig. Then we have with us Mr. Hil Monar, the PESO Manager, along with
May we call on Ms. Janine Season L. Lopez as a manager.
Attorney Jude Thomas Trevilla, the Assistant Regional Director from the Department of Labor and Employment, Mr. Sergio Luis Ortiz from the PCCI, Fair. Let's all give a round of applause as they cut the ribbon. This ribbon cutting represented the beginning of new careers, new beginnings, and new possibilities for everyone. This is a wonderful photo opportunity to see the bilateral relations of India and the Philippines.
Alright, ready guys from here? Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations and thank you once again to our event organizers and partners, the Embassy of India, the City Government of Pasig, the PESO, Indian Business Organizations, DOLE, PCCI, and Robinson's Metro East. Ladies and gentlemen, with great pleasure, the job fair is officially open. Let us celebrate this moment with a big round of applause.
Saan kayo base?
Umabol ka, walang yakap yun. But I love your name.
near the flag.